Good morning. It's a Monday morning. Let's wait for 2 minutes. What is the first thing that you guys have to focus if you want to become a Power BI developer? Anyone? I repeat my question. What is the first thing that you need to focus if you want to be a data analyst or a Power BI developer?
Data analyzing.
Data analyzing. Okay.
Questioning ourselves on the data.
Questioning ourselves. Okay.
Finding as much as possible insights from the given data.
Finding insights as much as from a given data. Okay.
And
Understanding the data.
Understanding the data.
authenticating that what we have, that means final results
Okay.
with the numbers and all.
Making proper visualization based on understanding data.
Making proper visualization. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll repeat my question. What is the first quality you need to have to be one of the best in terms of what you do?
Critical thinking.
Critical thinking. Okay. Okay. The question which I'm asking is not for all the data analysts. It's particularly for you guys who was part of this particular batch. The first thing, the first quality that you really need to have is waking up at 6:30. Okay. On a tough day, on Monday morning, you need to come with that energy and you need to learn. Okay. So with that, let's get started. We'll get our Power BI started. Okay. Now, in the last class, we have seen the roadmap, right? And now it's time for us to get into the subject. Okay. By the way, the question which I asked, yes, that's true. You need to understand the data. You need to be a person who can bring a lot of insights with the given information, right? So it doesn't matter if that data has been given one data point or even five data points. You need to come up with a analysis. Okay. So for that we will be learning everything from scratch. Okay. Now let's talk about how we can get our Power BI desktop installed, because that's the tool that we are going to learn from today onwards. Okay. Now, the first thing that we want to do is we have to choose a tool to do a reporting. Okay. Now, there are many tools available, but particularly for Power BI is a BI tool, right? Now, for this, we will have to have one software. We will have to have one software. So, what is that software? That software is nothing but Power BI desktop. Power BI desktop. Okay. Now, whatever applications you have in your system, along with that, this is must. Okay. So how do you get it? You can easily get it with, go to your Microsoft Store. Go to your Microsoft Store. Okay. So this is your Microsoft Store. In the Microsoft Store, you can get this Power BI desktop. Okay. So just search Power BI desktop and you will be able to see here. Just click this and you will have to see an install button here. Okay. It will hardly take about 2-3 minutes and this is where you can get it. Okay. Microsoft Store. So this is the first thing that you guys have to do it. So there is an install button. Please install it. And the moment you install it, this is an app which I already have it. That's why it's showing as open. But for you guys, it should show as an install. You can read all the description, everything. Okay. And you can see some negative feedbacks also. Okay. Obviously, it's 4.7. Out of 7,000 rating, we have about 4.7 as a rating. So you can figure out what is this, the negatives of this, and when was the last update, what is the release date, what is the version that you guys are using, right? In case if you have anything to report, you can always go and see this report. So all of this will be the additional information. The first typical like version that came was in the year 2017, but the last updated is a week back. Okay, 1 week back I've updated. So all of this, just check this. The moment you install this, you'll be seeing that in your system. Okay, this will be your icon. So just open this. If you don't find it here, you obviously will find it here as well. Power BI desktop. Okay. So let's open up Power BI desktop. This is how the software looks like. For the next 45 days, we are going to spend time with this tool. For the next 45 days, every single day, we are going to open this tool. If you're looking for a theory or a PowerPoint presentation session, well, I'm sorry, we will not do that. Every day we are going to do some sort of practicals. And the first thing that I open immediately after joining our session is to open this app. Okay. Now, select a source or start with a blank report, and I will go and open a blank report. Now, this is exactly the same screen that you guys will see when you have installed this. There could be few of changes in terms of user interface. You may not see the exact screen. There could be some sort of updates, or you may would have installed one version lower, or you would have updated your one version lower. One version higher, but we will see how it is. Okay. But the typical screen that you see once you install Power BI is this one, where you will see a data tab, visualization pane. This again, you will see a filter pane. Okay, there are three pane. Okay, this is a data pane, this is a visualization pane, and there's a filter pane. These are three things. You can always go and minimize and make your screen wider for your report. Just like your Excel, you can create as many pages as possible, right? So this is all some things which you need to remember. And here you can see we have report view, table view, and model view. Okay. Now, this is a screen that you will have to first remember and visualize yourself. When I open a Power BI desktop, this is how it looks like. Okay. Now, the first thing what we are going to do, we are going to make our things easier. Okay. Steps to learn. Steps to learn. Okay. The first thing is we'll take a data clean data. We'll take a clean data. Okay. The second thing is we'll take an incomplete data. The third thing that we'll take is unclean data. This will be a learning process. So when I say clean data, for the next 15 days or 15 sessions, we're going to do that. Next, followed by 10 days, we are going to do this. Okay. And next, followed by this, will go and take 5 days for unclean data. Okay. After that, we will do as many as projects. You guys have to tell me, okay, we are good. We will stop here. Until then, doing end-to-end projects. Okay. So this is how it works. Now, the first thing is let's take a clean data. Okay. Let's take a clean data. Now, I'll be sharing this data with you, and you guys have already have this in our GitHub. I'll share the GitHub link. And once you get this, you will be opening a data called Superstore data. This is a Superstore data. Okay. So why I'm taking a one which is very known for you guys is the regular one. You go to Amazon, you purchase something, you know what is happening in the system, right? We are going to take a similar data so that the first data which we take will be very much aligned to what you do in your real time. Okay. See, day one, I cannot ask you how to teach a biryani, right? So obviously we have to start everything from a basics, right? First, you need to know what are the ingredients before cooking. Simple, correct? So that's where we'll try to take the data set which is very much aligned to what we do on a daily basis. Because if I ask you a question, is there anyone who has never ever purchased in anything in Amazon? Obviously, there'll not even be a single person. Every single person at least would have purchased something in Amazon, correct? So let's take a very clean data so that our report gets clear. Then we'll go with approach 2. Okay. Now, we have order ID. Whenever you buy something in Amazon, you get something called order ID. Whenever you buy something in Amazon, you get a order ID. Okay. Now, when you have time, you can go and check in your Amazon what is the order ID, what is the number of digits, what they have. In this business, they may have about 2, 4, 6, 6 plus 10, 6 plus, I think 6 plus 6, 12. So we have about 12 characters order ID. right? We have about 12 characters already. But in your current system, let's find out how many characters do we have in a order ID, correct? Now, I'll ask you a question. Let's go to Amazon portal. You also buy one product. I also buy one product. Let's talk about, let's say, iPhone. Okay. iPhone, let's say we have a latest version. Imagine that we wanted to buy. Let's buy same phone, same brand, same color, same day, same price, same delivery address, and even the accessory same. And we will use the same way of payment also. Okay. Now tell me, we both will have same order ID or what?
No, different order ID.
No, it will be different.
Different.
Are you sure?
For
We
each
place
order, it is a
Yes.
different.
It can be same order with two different lines.
Same order for two different lines. No, we are talking about
Yeah.
two different customers. Okay, you are also buying, I am also buying.
Two different customers with the same address, you mean?
Yes.
Okay, then it will definitely be two different orders.
Order ID cannot be same. It is a unique, I feel.
But what I am saying, everything is same. Okay, you are ordering from your laptop, I am ordering from my laptop. You are a different user, I am a different user. Phone, color, combination, price, everything, model, time of booking is also same, exactly same. But do you think order ID will change?
Yes.
Yes.
It will change.
yes.
Order
Yes,
ID
order
will
ID will
change.
change.
Okay, because order ID is like a transaction. I'm doing one transaction, you are doing one transaction. Okay, so that's why you see that the order IDs are different. Okay, for this particular one, let's delete this row ID, not needed. Let's start with order ID. Okay, let's start with order ID. So every transactions that we do, we will have an order ID. Okay, let's talk about this first row. This is the order ID, and they have purchased on 18th March 2016, and that has got shipped on 23rd March 2016. Okay, now usually whenever you order something, it will take at least 3-4 days to come. That product has will come. Okay, so in this you can see that 13 they have ordered and we have received on 23rd. It's about 5 days. Okay, and the way that it got delivered was standard class. That means standard, like, is not a special customer, is not a prime customer, is not an immediate purchases customer, general one. He has generally booked with a normal website. Okay, that is normal user. Now let's talk about this order. This order was ordered on 23rd and it was shipped on 25th. Let's talk about this order. It was ordered on 2nd February and it was shipped on April, sorry, 4th of February. It's just 2 days, okay? And then let's take this one. So in this one, if you see, it was ordered on November 4th and it got delivered on November 4th, okay? Now, I've selected 4 orders and I'm checking when it was ordered, when it was shipped. If you observe carefully, the difference in the number of days between the order date and ship date, there is a slight change. Here it took about 5 days, 2 days, 2 days, same day, right? Now, how come it is different for different orders? It all depends on ship mode. Okay, so there are 4 type of ship modes that is available. One is a standard class, first class, second class, and same day. Now in reality, when you go and buy something in Amazon nowadays, we have a lot of features like same day delivery. Within 12 hours you will get all of this, but in the past you'll have to pay some extra. Okay, extra 80 rupees or extra 120 rupees. I still remember there were some products which I've paid some extra 100 or extra 120 to get the product on same day. But now in Amazon, are they charging? I don't know, you need to confirm me. Do they charge extra if you want to get delivered on the same day?
Yes, for non-prime they are charging.
Okay, very good. So for non-prime users, they are charging, but for prime users, it's you are eligible for same day. Okay. Now, like this, we have different types that you can get your orders: first class, second class, standard class, and same class, same day. Okay. Now, so the first four columns you are aware, it's order ID, followed by when you're ordering, when it is get shipped, and what is the method that you guys are ordering. Okay, ship mode. Now, who's ordering? Obviously, there should be one customer, right? So in this case, we do have a customer name and we do have the customer ID. Now, why this customer ID? The customer ID because there could be a same user name with multiple people, right? For example, let's say Santosh. There could be a number of Santosh. And sometimes the name, on not only name, your surname, your middle name, your last name, everything could match, right? So possibility is there, right? There could be two or more people with the same name. Even in this 140 crore population in India itself, you can see a lot of people with the same first name and last name also. Okay, that can be same. So that's the reason we have given them a unique ID which is called customer ID. So even though if you have two customers with the same name, they'll be given with different customer ID. Okay. But customer ID, right? Slightly different here. It's not only a number, it's a alphanumeric. So it comes with the first two characters of alphabets and then followed by hyphen, then followed by number. But if you see the first two characters, it's random. S, M, T, C, R, B, T, A, H, L, A, B, A, C. And I'll give you 10 seconds time to figure out why this is random characters.
They have they have merged first name first letter with the last name first letter. So that's the
Yes.
reason we can see ACM.
Yes, very good. So in most of the business, of course, even in Microsoft also, my employee ID starts with SJ. Okay, they have taken the first character of my first name, the first character of my last name, then they will give a number. Okay, it gives you at least a sort of recognition. Okay, yes, my name starts with Santosh J. Yes, SJ followed by 5 digit or 6 digit number, right? So that's what we have. Okay, now we have customer ID and we have customer name. Now let's go and buy something for in Amazon. Okay, let's go and buy something in Amazon. Let's say, so this is a products. Okay, let's say I go and buy this product now. Okay, now if I buy this product, I can directly go and buy, add to the cart and buy, correct? Now the way it works, I'll tell you. Or let's say I search headphones. Okay, I search with headphones. Now if I search headphones, it comes here. It comes here. Okay, these are all headphones. But what I can do, what I can do, first I can go to electronics. In that, I can go and choose mobile accessories. In the mobile accessories, maybe I can go with, if I want to buy something, okay, let's go with smartwatches. And let's say I'll go and buy this. Okay, now that means I'm navigating, correct? I'm navigating. And if you see here also I can navigate. First I can go to shop by category. Okay, I can go and select what I want in this. Okay, so assume that I want mobile related products. Now I'll go and select this. Now again it is taking to another tab, and then let's say I go and want to buy probably power bank. Now in that, if you see, this is the actual power bank that it will help you to buy. Okay, let's say this one. Now I'll go and buy this. Okay, now if you observe, this is the actual product. This is the actual product. But the way I came here is I navigated. I navigated inside mobile accessories. Maybe inside there is one category. Inside that only I went here as a product. Okay. That is exactly what you see here in this data set also. The product that this guy has purchased, Scene Miller, if you see, we have category, we have subcategory, and we have the actual product. Okay, I repeat here. If you see here, if you want to buy any product, first I'll go to category. First I'll go to category. So this is exactly the category that what we have. And if you see, there are only 3 type of products that you can have in this. This is not an Amazon. This is a similar data set like Amazon. Okay. You can buy furnitures, office supplies, and technology products. Here you can buy mobile accessories, TV appliances, men's fashion, women's fashion, so all of this. Since as you know that Amazon is one of the known, very well versed company, you have a lot of products. But here we have 3 products. Okay. Now, if I go and choose technology products, in the technology, you can buy phones, machines, copiers, accessories. Now, if I go and select only phones, you'll see all the phones. Okay, Samsung, Xiaomi, all of this you see. Now, instead of phones, you go and select accessories. You'll see all the accessories, keyboards, speakers, headsets, home theaters, all of this. Okay. So like this, we have different products. I've shown you the technology. Let's show furniture. So this is a very high level categorization. Okay. Furniture means it could be anything. It could be table, it could be chair, it could be anything. So let me go and select furniture. In the furniture, if I go and see the options, I can buy a bookcase, chairs, furnishing tables, and furnishing normal. It could be dressing table, it could be a cot, it could be anything, correct? Now let me go and choose one table. You can see this is a different tables. There's a top table, there's a racetrack table, round table, okay, and a conference table, all of this, correct? So it's a table is a table, right? But you have a different model of tables. That is exactly what you have. So we do have the product that he has purchased. That product either he has purchased a furniture, office supply, or technology. Okay. Now I'll ask you the same question. You go and buy something in Amazon. That is, let's say this is the same product. Let's say this is the same product that we'll buy. We'll buy this. Okay. Now, iPhone 16, 128 GB, 5G mobile. Let's say we purchase this. Okay. So the cost of this is 66,900. Okay. Now, I'll ask you a question. You go and buy this product. I go and buy this product. Same color, same configuration, same product. Everything is same. The question is, will the product ID will be same?
Yes.
Order ID was different, but product ID,
It will be
It will be
same.
same.
it will be same, correct? Because for every product, they would have given one ID. For every product, they would have given ID. This product would have this I would have been one ID. This product would have given will be given one ID. So product ID will be for that particular product only. So whoever purchases a product ID will not change. Okay. Now that is where, if you see here, technology, machines, and the actual product is being given one product ID. Now, product ID, we have seen product ID being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But why it's a very much a big number here? And just like you guys said that the name, they taken my first name and last name, then given a ID. Here, the first 3 characters, they have taken from which category they belong to. The second 2 characters, they have taken from what subcategory they belong to. And finally, what is the actual product. Okay. Now, this is a product that who has purchased? Scene Miller. Now, Where has he purchased from? Like where he has ordered from? He has ordered from country, city, state, postal code, and region. So for example, if I order now, it's showing that it's Santosh Bangalore. Okay. So that means I'm from Bangalore. So obviously it's getting delivered to Bangalore. But if I order, the backend record that will get generated is India, Karnataka, Bangalore, South. Obviously Karnataka is in South. Then 56004. That is exactly what you will get recorded. So what is this column number HIJKL? All this 5 provides you a geographical data of that particular customer's audit. Okay. Now we have observed order ID, order date, ship date. Because the reason why I'm explaining this is for the next 15 days, you will have to use this data only. You will have to use this data only. We are doing a first report in our Power BI. Let's have to make it simpler. So for that, you will have to understand every single column of the data set. That's why I'm explaining this. So please be aware. Order ID, order date, ship mode, customer ID, customer name, and we have a which country, which state, which city they have purchased, and what is the product he has purchased. Okay, all of this information we have. Now, basically, we can buy the products for 3 places. Okay, let's say that this particular phone I am buying for my home, that is for my personal use. Okay, so this Samsung Galaxy S25 is actually for my personal use. So that means here I would be buying for my customer, that is consumer. So consumer means I'm buying for myself. I'm buying for my usage. Okay, I'm buying for my usage. Now let's go and buy one chair, office chair. See, this office chair also you can buy for 3 places. Okay, let's see what is that. This one I can buy it in for my home if I am using for my personal use, because I do a work from home. So probably I'll buy for myself. Okay. Now, imagine we are running a startup. Imagine we are running a startup. So when we are running a startup, we may buy more than one chair, like 2, 3 chairs, right? So that's where we will assume this as we will be buying for our home office. What is home office? Home office is like a startup. Like, oh, your home itself, you have made it as a startup where you buy more than like 2, 3 chairs for your startup, correct? Well, what if you are from Infosys? What if you're from TCS? You may be buying this product for your organization as well. But when organization guys buy this, see, even they will order from some of the e-commerce only, right? Some of the on-site sites only. So in that case, they may buy in bulk. They may buy 10, they may buy 15. Not necessary that it has to be always more, but what I am saying, you can buy for 3 types. Like you can buy for your, particularly you can buy for yourself, which is consumer. You can buy for your startups, which is home office, or you can buy for your corporate company. You can buy for your Wipro, Infosys, TCS, anything. You could come from any corporate company, you can buy. Okay. So the 3 segments that we can buy the products. So the 3 products, the 3 ways that you can buy: one for consumer, that is yourself, one for your startups, and one for your corporate. And this they have purchased for your startup. Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have done with all the details about the product details. Until product details, we have done everything. Okay. Now, what is really needed now is we need to see how much was the sale for this particular customer, and when he purchased this product, how many products he has purchased. That will give you the quantity. See, one person may buy one person may buy 5, one person may even buy 6. So it all depends. Whenever I buy headphones, I always go for 3 to 4 quantities because I know it's not going to sustain. Either I'll keep it somewhere, I'll lose it, and it will wear and tear. So I always buy always 2 to 3 in a spare, right? So this is nothing but the quantity. Quantity tells you the number of products that you are buying. Okay, the number of quantities that you are buying. Okay, now for that quantities, what was the total sales that that customer has made? And this customer has made about 22,000. This divided by this, if you do, you will get to know what is the price of one product. For example, imagine this person. He has purchased something called video conferencing unit, Cisco video conferencing unit, and he has purchased about 6 quantities. And for 6 quantities, the sales amount is 22,000. And if you divide this by this, obviously you will get to know one quantity's price, but we'll not worry about that. Now, if you see in most of the products, they give you some discount. They give you some discount. Okay. 5%, 6%, 10%, 20%, 30%. So they give you discount. So in this product also, they have given about 5% discount. Okay, discount. You just multiply by 100. So it's a 5% discount, 2% discount, 4% discount, 5% discount, and then you can see 7% discount. So you can consider like this. And there are some products which they have not given discounts. Okay, let's not worry too much. Products with discounts, product with discount, without discounts. So there could be a product with discount. Maybe it could be a clearance sale. Yeah, the reason why they are giving discount, they have a lot of products in their stock, so they want to sell it. So probably directly if they put a high price, people may not buy. So that's why they are giving a clearance discount. That's where you get all this big billion day offers, discounts, cashbacks, right? All of this you get it. Now, since these guys have given about 0.5 discount, it could be a 5%. Now, that is the reason they are making a loss. No, but still okay. But still okay. I'll still run my show because just because of this product, I'm not going to stop my business, right? So, there is nothing called loss column, but in the profit itself, you see a negative value. Negative value will prove you that it's a loss. Positive value will give you it's a profit. Okay, but what you've observed, there are some products with negative, there are some products with positive. Okay, there's some products with negative and there's some products with positive. Perfect. Now we have sales, quantity, discount, profit, product details, geography details, customer details, shipping details, and we also have the order ID. Now, are we good with this data, everyone? Yes.
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 Any questions? Okay, now I will have the first question for you. First question for you guys. Imagine we want to buy a phone. Imagine we want to buy a phone. Okay, we have different sort of phones. Okay, now phones comes under which category? It comes under technology. Okay, which comes under technology. My first question for you is, let's keep it simple. Let's keep it simple. This is called north. This part is called north. This part is called east, west, and south. Okay. Now, in these 4 regions, I want to know either north, south, east, west among these 4 regions, which region has made the highest sales for technology. Okay. So before making technology, first we'll figure out each state we have. We have north, south, east, and west. So in this, which part of our country, we're taking India as an example. So which part of the country has made more Amazon sales, we'll see. Okay. Now, by a guess, what do you feel? North, south, east, west. Just think you could be from different parts of your country, India, if you're in India. So just a guess, a random guess.
South.
South.
South. Why? Any reason?
Just guess.
More technology adoption.
More technology adoption.
Compared to east and west, our population is more.
Okay.
These are which are coming in my mind. I have told you.
Okay. So probably in south, right, we have a lot of metro cities. Like we have Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Pune, Mumbai. But if you see north, probably one I remember is Delhi. I don't know if there is any other metro city in north. And in north, since in near the Kashmir, or if you see, it's like maybe people are not that great in buying online products. They'll still buy it. They'll still use phones. Maybe they'll still use headphones. They'll still go with chargers, everything. But maybe they'll buy in the local store, local shops, rather than buying it online. Correct? Now, this was my first question. Which region has made the highest sales? Okay. Now, what I will have to do is, see, imagine I don't know Power BI. Imagine I am not used to this Power BI. So what I'll have to do? First, I will have to go here. The total sales is there, right? Let's keep a mouse on this. So if you see, it will count the entire transactions. We have about 9995 transactions. In that, you just ignore the first one. First one is a header. We have about 9994 transactions. Okay. So number of transactions 9994. Correct. Now, what is the total sales that has happened? Total sales that has happened. That also I'll get to know. How? You keep a mouse on this. There is a sum that is happening, right? It's 2297, 2297, and then 200.86. Okay. So this is a total sales that has happened across all the 9,994 transactions. Okay. Now, in this total sales, I need to figure out how much is coming from north, how much is coming from south, how much is coming from east, and how much is coming from west. This is my target. Okay. So let's go with east first. The sun rises in the east. So let's take the east first. So let's go here. I'll filter out east region. Okay, if I put on the east, you can see in the east the number of transactions is 2849 and that 6787. So east is 678781
81.
that 24. Okay, this is east. Now let's take west. Let's take west. So I need to simply go and apply this central to west, and you keep a mouse on this, the complete column selection. If we have about 3204 transactions, 72545, 72545, and then it's 7.82. Okay, so this is west. Now let's go with the next one. So since it's a US, right, we don't have something called north. So we have central, east, south, and west. So let's go with central. Let's go with central. So for central, what's the sales? It's 501 239 and 89. Okay. Now the last, what you can do, this minus all of this, if you can do it with your calculator, or let's go and say South I'll go and take. So you'll see South 3939 and then followed by 1721. Okay, dot 905. Right? So I have successfully calculated which region has given the highest sales. Okay, and which one has given the highest sales? Which is highest one?
West.
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 Okay, and the last one is for South. Actually, we expected opposite. Okay, we expected South will be more, but ideally South has got less. That's fine. It's a test data and the data is from South. I mean, US. It's not from India. So in India, if it's okay, I would have guessed it's the South. But if it's in US, we don't know. So in US, we see that West has been first, second has been East, Central third, and South fourth. The time taken to get this first question, I took nearly 5 minutes. Okay. Now, for every question, the client goes and asks, are you going to keep on applying filters and go on, click on this column, check this number, type it somewhere? Are you going to do this?
No.
No. One easiest approach, what you guys may do it, if you know Excel, click this, insert, pivot table, go and click OK. Then you can create one small table. So what is the values? Obviously the values will be sales. Just drag the sales value and it's taking count. Count means what? It used to give this count, but I'm not interested in count. Let me go with sum. So let's go here, change this to value field and change this to sum. Okay, this is the one thing you can do. And by what you want the total sales, I want with respect to region. Just drag it region in the rows. Okay. Now if you observe, this is exactly what I have taken in my example 678772501. This exactly will match. Exactly will match. What I have done, this is a manual method. Okay. What I have done is a manual method. And what I have done here is by using your pivot option, where you can simply go and drag. Even you can even go and drag here also. You will get it like this. That's it. It's a column level, it's a row level. Okay, but this looks decent. So we have all of this. Now we can figure out this is the highest, first highest, then followed by second highest. I can do this, correct? Now, what I've done is by using Excel itself, but the problem with Excel, what if this data what we have is more than 1 million? The maximum number of records that you can store it in your Excel is 10 lakhs. If it is more than 10 lakhs, the opening itself, the file opening itself, it will take about 1 hour. And in that, if you can go and calculate this, apply filter, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Okay. So for the analysis purpose, manual method is not possible. Okay. So pivot table, not that great, because the Excel and CSV has a limit. Limit of how much? Let's say it's 10 lakh or 1 million. So 1 million will be the maximum rows that you can have, right? So what to do now? What to do now, right? So we have to come to a judgment where we will have to visualize the report, visualize the data, and then show it to my clients. Then doing a manual work doesn't work, right? So let's see how can we resolve this. How can we resolve this? Okay. So what I'm going to do, what I'll do, let's go to our Power BI. This is a Power BI. Welcome to Power BI. On December 8th, 7/19, we are going to start working from our tool, and this will continue for the next 45 days. Every single day we are going to involve in our tool. Okay. Now, first option, how to get the data to our Power BI. Power BI is a software where it is going to be helpful for report building. There is a get data option. Please get the option, get data option. You can get the data from all of this, which is a common data sources. So most of the organizations, most of the clients, they would have used this. That's why they have categorized as a common data source, commonly used for reporting. But if you want to go more, click on the more, and you can see that these are all the ways that you can get the data to your Power BI. You can get it from Excel, CSV, XML, JSON, PDF, Parquet, SharePoint, IBM, DB2, Oracle, database, like this. There are so many ways that you can get the data to your Power BI. And this guys doesn't keep quiet. They keep on adding new connections. They keep on adding new sources. Okay. And if you come towards the downside, you can see most of them are in beta. Okay. Beta means they're working in progress, may not be fully functional, but they are working. So you can see a lot of beta versions. So beta versions is not completely allowed for us, but they are doing some testing. Okay. So as long as I would avoid beta versions because it's still not that functionable. But apart from that, you can see there are 120 plus data sources. I don't want to count it, but on a random basis, I can say about 120 ways that you can get the data to your Power BI. Now, let's see what is a format here. This is an Excel format. This is CSV format. This is an Excel format. This is a CSV format. So you have different file formats. So let me go and get Excel workbook. Connect. Now it is asking where you want to connect. It is present in my desktop, and this is my data. Okay, this data I'll share it with you guys in WhatsApp, in GitHub, wherever we have our communication, we will share it with you. Please use the first data set as our data set so that you can compare. Okay, so that's why I told you we'll make our learning process simpler by first taking a clean data, then we will take an incomplete data, then we'll go with unclean data. That's how we will work. Okay, so we'll go slowly step by step. So for the first 15 days, let's take the data set which I am using in the class so that you can match the numbers. See, numbers are very important. Okay, you cannot make mistakes in numbers. Making mistakes in numbers in data analytics is a crime. And you will be punished for that as well. Either you'll be removed from the project or you may be even removed from the organization. That is a consequence that you will face it, right? So being and playing with numbers, you have to be always keeping your extra eyes on this. Okay. So for the first report, let's take the same data so that you can start comparing, right? Now this is the data. I'll go and click open. Okay. Now in this data, the sheet name is Superstore date. I've not saved this. That's the reason you don't see the sheet 1 here. You don't see the sheet 1. If I save this, you may still find the sheet 1. So there could be multiple sheets as well. So it is asking which sheet I have to select. In this Excel, the sheet name is Superstore data. The moment you select, the load button will be enabled. Until then, the load button will not be enabled. Let me go and select it. So the load button will be enabled. Okay. Now, this is exactly the same data what you have seen in the Excel. Okay. Now, I will go and load it. So the moment you load it, you will get the data here. You'll get the data here. That 9,994 records has been loaded, and this is the data. Now, this is the data that you have got. You can see that the data we have got it now. And if I can go and expand this, all this are the columns that you are seeing in our datasets columns. Order ID, order date, ship ID, ship name, customer ID. Maybe it's in a different order. Here it's in a different order. It's taking an alphabetical order. Category comes first. C, D, O. So it comes till yes. Okay. Now, three things you will have to first remember. This is actually a numerical number, numerical number, numerical number, numerical number. Okay. Then categorical or text or a string. You can call whatever you want. Categorical, string, text, text. This is also text. This is not number because it comes with alphanumeric. That means anything with alphabet, it will be always considered as a string. So string, 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 string. Okay. There are only two dates that is available. That is order date and ship date. Now here it's fine here. I can manually go and see it. But how will I get to know in Power BI? Right? In Power BI, if a column does not have anything mentioned, we will call that as categorical data. The column which comes with a summation sign by default, you will be considering that as a numerical data. The columns which comes with a bit of calendar shape, we call as a date. So as of now, we'll discuss three types of data that you can have. One is a categorical data, one is a numerical data, and one is a date data. Okay, that is a date related one. Okay, now this is the one. And if you want to really see this, right, if you want to really see the data, now we are in this report page. If you see a report view, you can create multiple pages. If you really want to see the data, please go to the table view. You will be able to see the table. 9,994 is the total records that you can see here, and all of this are the columns that you see in your table. Okay, now all good. We have got the data, and you can get the data from anywhere. Okay, you can get the data from your CSV files, you can get the data from your web flat files. About 120 places you can get the data. Now this is a page now. This is a page now. I will simply go and select any one visual. These are all called visuals. These are all called charts. Okay. Now I'll simply go and expand this. This is called the skeleton of visual. This is called a skeleton. When I say skeleton, it's the name which I am giving. It's a skeleton because it's like a nothing is there. Only the background is there. Okay. Now this is called skeleton. Now what I need to do, I simply go and need to fill this form. That's it. That's it. It's as simple as that. If you want to do some report, if you want to do some chart, for this particular skeleton, you just need to go and add the form. Okay. Now, what is the question that we wanted to answer? For each and every region, what is the total sales? Okay. See, remember, this is categorical data, text data. This is a numerical data. Okay. I repeat, this is a categorical data. It's a text one. This is a numerical one. Correct? Now, what I will do, in this, I'll expand this. You can see all the columns that is mentioned here. Simply go and take and drag it. Simply go and take sales, drag it. That's all your Power BI. That's all. We have got our first visual. And it has taken me, the number of steps that I've done is 3 steps. I repeat, in order to do my first report, first click, okay, don't count the dragging one because I'm just increasing it. So first click, second click, third click. That's it. And how do you know that Westers get the highest? You already have calculated it. West was 7,25,457. That is exactly what you see here. 7,25,457, 6,78,871, 5,01,239, and South 3,91,000. It will exactly match with this, or it will match with your pivoting table as well. But no more pivot, no more manual work. Your Power BI is going to come up with a more beautiful way of analyzing. It also gives you the size. Probably you can see the first bar is a bigger bar, so it's the highest one. So like this, you will be able to get the data. Okay. Now we have drawn our first visual, right? So let's go to a second page. Let's go to a second page. Now, which region we have seen, which region has made the highest sales we have seen. Now let's go and see which product has been made the highest sales. So which category? So we have three, right? Furnitures, office supplies, and technology. So do people buy more of furniture products, or will people do buy office products, or people will buy technology products? Which one has the highest products? We will have to see, right? Very simple here. Go to the second page. Take any visual, drag number 2, then go and take the category, and once you take the category, you simply go and take the sales. Okay, so that's it. Technology has given you 8 lakh sales, furniture has given you 7 lakh 41,000, and office supply has taken 7 lakh 19,000. So whichever you want, you can simply go and do it. Okay, now till here it was easy. Now I'll tell you where it will be challenging. Now, for this particular analysis where I want region by sales, or for this particular analysis where I need category by sales, what chart should I use? Should I use this chart? Should I use this chart? Should I use this chart? Should I use this one? 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 This is where we guys have to learn now. For the first 15 days, our learning will be like which chart to use for which date. This is what we are going to learn. This is exactly what we are going to learn. Okay. So we already have, see, everything is easier. You go and select this, easy, 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 easy. Everything is easy. But which one I will have to use for what type of data? Now that is where you will have to go and be very sure of it. Simple as cooking. You are cooking and you need to know the ingredients, when to use what. Directly, the first thing you will not put is salt. That's completely reverse, right? Salt has to be added in the last. So there is a process you need to follow. So for the first 15 days, the context is what chart I will have to use. That is what you're going to learn. Okay. So any questions till now? Any questions till now? Are we good?
Yes, Santosh.
Yes.
Yes, Santosh.
Okay.
Santosh, I have a question, Santosh.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to say, you have shown release date, right? Which means 2017 only, Power BI was launched in market, right?
2015 it was launched, but from 2015 to 2017, like how you used to install a normal software, right? Like normal software, we go to Google, we go and search Power BI desktop download, right? And then it will take you a website. Then we can officially I can download from here, right? Like this, I was downloading. Okay, that's where like I was doing it before 2017. From 2017 onwards, directly they started giving in our store.
Okay.
It doesn't mean that it came in the year 17. It came in 2015 itself. But here the way they are allowing us to get it from the Microsoft Store, right? That happened from 2017. Before
Yes.
that itself, we had a version. Okay.
Yeah.
Any questions? Are we good?
Yes.
Okay. Now, slowly we'll start learning one by one. Okay. Because I dragged here x-axis and y-axis. No, you need to know what I should draw in x-axis, what I should draw in y-axis, everything you need to know. Okay. So that's where we are going to learn one by one. Okay. Now, let's go with third visual. We did analysis for region, we did analysis for category. Now let's say which broad subcategory made the highest sales. Obviously, I need to know whether accessories, art, chairs, copiers. This is a subcategories. Phones, papers, storage, tables. So which one has given the highest sales I want to see? Very simple. Take a one visual. I'm dragging so that you can see it. I just need to add x-axis and y-axis. I'll add subcategory and I will add sales. Okay. So this is what I got. So undoubtedly phones have given the highest contribution. Okay. So I can tell you, I can use my laptop. I can type anything on the keyboard, even in my sleep. That much I've used my laptop and system. But still, I always prefer using a physical mouse for your Power BI. Okay. Tell me if you are not able to buy, we will at least buy it and give it to you. But I want you to use a physical mouse for your Power BI. Don't go and use your laptop's touchpad. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay. If you want, you tell me, even I will order to your address. But I want every single person who is learning Power BI, whatever experience you may have, I want you to use a mouse. Your Power BI will become much easier if you are using a mouse. Okay. In my team, I've seen people struggling to drag this year. Like they're going and going here, and then finally they'll go here, and this is fine. And again they'll keep a mouse here and they'll keep it, and then again they will struggling to drag and drop it. Such a beautiful tool, and you guys are making it complex. That's fine. You're not evaluated on whether you're using a mouse or not. No. You're evaluated how fast you can do, how effectively you can do. Wherever I go, I always take a mouse with me because I know the importance of mouse. So please have a physical mouse with you. Don't use your laptop's touchpad for your Power BI. You'll start hating the tool. If you want to enjoy the tool, if you want to understand the importance, try to take one physical mouse, have it. Today itself, the first thing, whether you go join this course or not, I'm not worried. If you are learning Power BI, order a mouse first. Okay. Now, the reason is it becomes easy for your drag and drop. See, hardly it will take 1 or 2 seconds, right? But for your case, you may struggle, right? Okay. Now, I have got this. The first thing is it's actually not that great in terms of numbers. The numbers are not visible. Okay. So let's go and increase the fonts, colors. Every time you get a blue color here. Blue. I don't like a blue color, right? So we'll have to go and do some sort of formatting. I will call it as makeup. You're going to give a makeup to this visual. It's not that good. It's like the moment you wake up in the morning, it's like that. But when you're going office, you need to do some sort of makeup. That's exactly what I'm going to do. You've already done a build visual here. You can see it's a build visual. In the build visual result, you have seen all these sort of charts. Now, next to that, there is something called format your visual. This format your visual is exactly like a makeup for you. So please go and click this. Please go and click this. You'll see n number of options here. Let's see what are the one by options. Let's go to the x-axis. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. Slowly you will also get to know. So in the x-axis, I will increase the font. Okay. Then I can change it to however font I want. And I can change it to black. Okay. So this is x-axis values. Okay. Values means this one. Now we have x-axis title also. So in that itself, we have a title. Title. And if you want, you can change the color for title also. You can change the color for title. Now why only this is changing? Why this is not changing? How it will change? Yeah? You have done the changes for x-axis. You want to do the changes for this one, it has to be y-axis. Go to the y-axis. Values is this one. Title is this one. Okay, let's change the title first. Select whichever font you want. Since most of you guys are watching it from your phone, I'm making it bold, but it need not necessarily always be bold. Now let's make it blue. Okay, now this is the values. So let's make it as values as, let's say, make it bold and let's make it black. Okay, that's it. Now it's visible, right? But if I want to see how much phones has made the sales, how much shares have made, how much storage, how much tables, who will go and do a mouse over here? I don't want to do mouse over. So what I will do? I have changed in the format pan. I have changed X and Y axis, right? There's something called data labels. There's something called data labels. You please switch on the data labels. That's it. On top of the bar, you see the values, but it's still not visible. Expand this. Values, it's already switched on. Go here. Make it a decent, good enough number. Make it bold if you want. Or if you want any color change also, you can go with color change. You can make the color change. This is a color change for this particular data labels. Data labels is this one. Now, I don't like blue color here. I mean, I should not tell this as an Indian, but I've seen enough of blue colors. The moment I opened the Power BI report, it was a blue color. Not from now, 2015 onwards, the default color is blue color, which I don't want. Correct? So what I'll do, I'll go to the format. This x-axis, y-axis and data labels we have seen. There is something called columns here. Select the columns. There is a color. Please go and select whichever color you want. What are the right colors you can choose, I'll tell you later. But apart from this colors, if you want more colors, go here. You can also get a combinational colors like this. The RGB combination you can get. Yeah, that's it. See, for the last 10 minutes, what I've done, I have not touched my keyboard. That's the beauty of Power BI. I just used my mouse. I've not even touched my keyboard. With the help of my mouse itself, I've done all of this. Okay. Now, here we did a basic report. Basic report, which was not that clean, good enough. So I did a formatting. That is, I applied some sort of makeup. That I did it with the help of Format Your Visual. Is that clear, everyone? We have done our first chart in our Power BI today. Are we good?
Yes, Santosh.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Santosh.
Is it easy?
Till now it is easy.
Till now it is easy, but the real challenge comes in which chart I have to use. Should I go with this? 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 That's a real challenge. And that will be the learning for our next 30 days. In the next 15 days, we'll be covering most of the charts, but the first thing that you will learn for the first initial few days will be only on charts. Which chart I have to use. Okay. Say, I'll tell you one thing. Today, your company is using Power BI. Okay. So that's why I've taught you here. Tomorrow, your project may be using Tableau, Looker, anything. This ingredients will never change. You learn when to use a column chart. You learn when to use a pie chart. You will never forget this for rest of your life. That's the beauty of data analytics. Tomorrow, any report developer comes. Power BI is gone. Okay, let's go with a Tableau. Fine. Only the tool is changing. The charts will not change. Wherever you will use column chart, you will have to still use a column chart. Wherever you use a pie chart, you will have to still use a pie chart. So try to give importance for the charts rather than tool. Tool just drag and drop. Drag and drop. Anyone will do. When my 5-year-old cousin is doing a Power BI report, but he doesn't know which chart to use. He will just do a chart. But you guys have to know which chart to use, then focus on the this type of formatting. Okay, so we'll stop here for today. Let's continue in the next class. I want everyone to create your first report today itself. Dataset will be shared. Okay, see, you may not be able to see the same user interface like what I am seeing. Okay, I'll show you what you may see. For that, let me save this first. Power BI charts. So you may not be able to see the same, okay, because you can see a different one. I'll show you how it looks. File, options and settings, options, preview features, on object interaction. There will be one update called on object interaction. I'll show you how it looks like. It's a new version, but I did not like it. That's why I have not upgraded that. I'll show you how it looks like, okay? So now I'll open my Power BI report once again. Power BI desktop. This is how it looks when you install for the first time, okay? So let's go here. See, this is a small change it has happened. It's not like previous one. See, it has changed a bit. Okay, so it's not that uh, user interface. They have given us an update, but this is how you will see. All the guys who will be installing today, you will be able to see this type of updates. Okay, but I'm not used to this update because it's not that great. So that's why I'm not upgraded. But you can do here also. I'll show you here also. Take this. See how it looks like. It looks bit good. You can do it. So please go and drag the subcategory here. Okay, and please go and add the sales here. See, you got it. Okay, now you don't see that format option, right? That format visual option, you don't see it. That's an update actually. So you'll have to go click here. Then I'll have to go give more option. One more option will come. Now here you can go and change it, x-axis, y-axis, all of this. Okay, this user interface, personally, I did not like. That's why I'm not using it. But if you want, you can go and do this as well. You can adjust the colors, title. For colors, I have to go to column, change this to colors. You can do it. If you want to follow my path, first learn the older version, then come for new version. See, before using iPhone Pro Max, you will have to first use iPhone. That's what we usually do it. So same way, if you're not convenient with it, once you install this is exactly what you will look. Please go to File. Please go to Options and Settings. Please go to Options. I'll be telling you all of this in detail, but for the day one, you want to build your first chart, right? So for that, I'm giving you, please go to Preview Features. There is one option called On Object Interaction. Just unselect this and click OK. It will ask you disable one or more preview features that requires restarting. These changes will take place after restarting. So now you open once again, you will see an older version. Let's learn from the older version first. Then we'll focus on new version. This is an older version. See, now it look, the format part is there. Now this is an older version. See, this is an older version. Now you can see a format where it looks like this. So it's up to you how you want to practice, but as I said, we'll learn the older version, then we'll upgrade ourselves. Okay, this is our first report that we have built, and let's continue to learn more in the upcoming sessions. Are we good?
Yes, Santosh.
Yes, Santosh.
Any questions? Okay, see, personal request. I know you guys will get recordings, you can refer anytime and all, but let's have that consistency of attending the morning session, because the morning time is where you will be able to get, you will be able to grasp the knowledge as fast as possible. So let's try to attend live classes as much as possible. I know 1 or 2 days maybe you may not, but I would request you to prefer live sessions rather than recordings. Especially Monday morning, you will have to join. Okay, so with that, we'll stop here for today. So tomorrow we'll continue again from where we had stopped. Okay, we'll try to understand more charts. We'll stop here for now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Santosh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Santosh.